Today we're going to talk about credit monitoring services and why they are so important. If you've signed up for any monitoring service, then you know that they provide information to you and they provide you email updates. A lot of these monitoring services even have apps that they put on your phone that sends you notifications when different things are happening. That is one of the main reasons it's very important to monitor your credit, because by having a monitoring service, you get notified about what's going on. After all, it's your credit and you should want to be notified about what's going on. Another very important reason for having a monitoring service is that it is notorious that people have errors on their credit report. Do you know there's nearly a 40% rate? Actually, I've heard as high as 50% of people have errors on their credit reports. That's a lot. So don't assume that everything's perfect with your credit because you haven't done anything wrong. It's quite possible that it has been reported to you in error or reported on your credit report in error. So having a monitoring service allows you to check and see what's going on so that you know if there's any errors on your credit report. Another important reason for having a monitoring service is that legitimately you may have done something wrong and you want to know if that information hit your credit report. And if it has hit, you want to know what it is so that you can address it and deal with it. Whether that means you need to call them and pay it. A lot of times the contact information for that company will be on the credit report. Or maybe you might say something about it is not quite right and you decide to dispute it. But either way, you know that information is there and you know it has to be addressed. Another very important reason for having monitoring is that you want to be able to track what you're doing in terms of even your positive information. Are your credit balances getting too high? Are you maxing out your credit cards? And if you've paid your credit cards down, has it reported that it's paid down? A lot of people don't know that credit reporting is a little bit delayed. It is not in real time. So even when you pay something to your credit card company, it will take time for that information to update with the credit bureaus. Now you might say, well, I'm not maxed anymore. I paid my credit card off, and then you may go to apply for something else. But if you moved too fast, that credit card is still reporting maxed out. You want to wait until it reports paid down. Then your scores will go up and you will be in better condition for that loan. But you having the monitoring service is what helps you know if that information has been updated. The final reason that is so important to have monitoring is for credit scoring purposes. A lot of people look at their credit scores because they want to make sure that they're ready to do the things that they want to do. If your scores are not high enough, you don't want to make a move. You got to make sure the scores are ready and that everything on your credit report shows that you are positioned to get approved. Now, the challenge with that is that you have to know that the monitoring service that you're using is giving real scores. And I talk about that in another video. However, if you subscribe to our channel, then you will be on top of the different things that we review. We're going to be reviewing monitoring sites. We're going to be reviewing what type of credit scores that they provide to make sure that you're getting the best information that you need. If you like this information, like and subscribe to our channel.